Hey everyone, it's Sarah McAleer here, and I want to welcome you to today's Mentorsmith tips. And over the coming weeks and months, I'm going to be sharing all sorts of pearly words of wisdom and giving you all sorts of advice, and I hope you're going to enjoy it. And I really practice what I preach. My advice is based on 25 years of my own knowledge, and so that you don't make the same mistakes that I do. And I'm going to really hopefully help push your art businesses along and work out how you can take your art practices and make money out of them whilst at the same time enjoying what you do. And that's what I want to start with today. I want to talk about really thinking about what do you want. I've always thought about what I wanted throughout my life. If I wanted something, I always worked out how I was going to go and get it. But it's only been in the last few years that I've really thought about what I actually wanted out of my own business, because I think previously I've just followed certain paths that I thought were expected. And I'm going to be talking more about this, that really business today, it's modern business. You can be whatever you like. And I really want you to think about that. What do you actually want? Not just in business life. What do you want out of your own personal life? What do you want your work-life balance to be? Because really you can be anything and do anything that you want, regardless of what anybody else says. And you might need to go away and really debate that. And maybe you've got children like I do. I'd like to spend more time with them, so I want to make sure that currently I like to be at home now when they come home from school, and it's been 4 years since I've done that, and I feel that that's really important for how I go forward, that the children are come first, because it wasn't that long ago that I would have told people that my business was my other child, and in fact my business is my third child, but sometimes my business was my first child. But as some of you know, I took ill last year, and it's a pretty scary few months, and I'm still in recovery, and it's really made me think about my entire life, not just my business life, my home life, and what I really want going forward, and to know that I have the power to change that I don't have to be stuck in what other people expect me to do or think that I should do, and I don't have to do things that people think are correct, and people might not agree with my decisions, and that's just tough luck. They're going to have to get on with that. And that's what I'd like to challenge you today. My tip is to really think about what you want, because after all, if we don't do what we want, what's the point? And what's the point out of life? And do things that make you happy, and think about that. How does your art fit into that? How does your art business fit into that? And how does your personal life fit into that? And what do you want the balance to be? And really, that's how you set your goals. You don't need a 3-year business plan to do that. You just need to know, I want to get over here, and you want to work out how you're going to get there, and put some steps in place to allow you to get there. So for example, as I've mentioned, I've been ill, and I was pretty seriously ill, and it's a pretty scary time, and I have decided just recently that, well, I had hoped that I might be able to get back into the studio, and at the minute it's just not possible. I don't have the energy to do that, and so I've made the decision that I want to take a year off, and I want to take a year off from doing my quite high-end client work, which is pretty demanding, and that's not going down very well, I have to say, because I have a number of clients who are pretty peeved. But the fact is that I nearly died, and that changed my whole outlook, and therefore I get to choose, not them. And I have to find a way to bring them forward without really annoying them. And I have a few commitments that I have to deal with and work out how I'm going to do that and how I'm going to get through those few commitments. And once they are done and dusted, so to speak, then that gives me the freedom to be able to say, basically, I'm not taking on any new orders for the next year. And why am I doing that? Because I've decided that I need time to recover physically from being ill, but also mentally, and from what I want to do going forward. I would like to spend some time thinking about how to be an artist again. Well, what is my work? I've spent the last 15 years really working solidly for clients, and I've loved every minute of that. I've made some fabulous pieces, but I would like to take just a little step back and really think about, okay, well, you know, this changed me and my work is changing, and what is my work and what is my art practice and what is my art business going forward. And you know, it's up to me to put those steps in motion, and that's what I want you guys to think about. You know, doing a change, a big change, maybe doing something other people, you know, they're not going to agree with. Well, so what? Do it, put the steps in motion, have your end goal in sight, and work out how you're going to get there, and just go get it. Don't worry about the naysayers. You have to be strong, and you have to really decide for yourself, yes, I'm doing that, and this is how I'm going to do it. And so I'll be keeping you informed of what I'm doing, and I'd love to hear from you guys. If you want to comment on this video, please do so in the comments below, and remember to give it a little like and to subscribe to the channel. And I hope you enjoyed this week's Mentor Smith's tips, and I'll talk to you soon. See you later. Bye.